Hey everybody, how's it going? Sorry, trying to fix the lighting here. Didn't get that done beforehand. My bad. Didn't figure anybody would be here anyway, which you're not, so plenty of time. If anybody decides to join me, say hello. I'll wait a minute or so, get a few things situated before I start my little jail story time. Just gonna give you a quick short story about the first time I was in Dauphin County Prison, and then we will have a quick chat if there's anyone here. If not, I'll jump off and share it to all the other pages, and you can listen to it post live. But la-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da. Yeah, so today was just my average quick get up, go to the clinic day. Went over to the shop and cleaned, made some sandwiches, and then came home. I have a couple events coming up for tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, that we're getting ready for, so that's lovely and all. But quick go over the giveaway for you guys again, since no one's really here. This is the diamond painting of the Tree of Life that I did, and we are going to give it away to one of our followers, friends, whatever you want to call it, on our Facebook account. If we reach 400 followers, friends, by March 4th, which is Carly's birthday. She'll be turning 19. So make sure you reach out and say happy birthday to her as well. But we'll be choosing someone to give that to. If you watch our last video, it gives you some ways to get extra chances at winning if you're interested. The only true stipulation is that you have to be following us or be one of our friends on the Facebook account. So if you're not on there, the link is in the bio on the YouTube to go over there as well. We are on all social media platforms, so feel free to look us up there, as well as sorry, everything just slid and fell over there. I also do Pinterest and post deals on there daily. So if you're looking for anything specific, shout me out, let me know, and I will find you numerous options and throw it on there for you to look at. Save you some time in the shopping process if you are interested. If not, feel free to just check it out. There's a lot of good deals and interesting stuff on there. Carly pins stuff for me as well, like sends me stuff to pin that she thinks the younger viewers would be more interested in and stuff like that. So, all right, so I don't really know what else to do other than to really go into the story time. Hi to the one viewer who just joined. Don't know how to say more than that. Hello, thanks for joining. It's probably like Carly on her phone or something. If not, say hello in the chat and I can say hello back. But so I'm going to give it about another 30 seconds here, and then I'm going to go into the story of the first time I was in jail, and then we will go about our days. Well, that one person left, so if it was Carly, bye. If not, Goodbye to whoever it was. All right. So, first time I was in jail in Dauphin County Prison. So, that was 2010. Myself and my co-defendant had gotten arrested. Well, they had come to arrest us. We weren't home, so we ended up turning ourselves in a few days later. But we went into Dauphin County Prison. First time I was ever in prison, and was definitely like an environmental shock. Like, seriously. Not only was I coming down off of opiates, I had never been in any type of environment like that whatsoever. But the Dauphin County Prison was extremely filthy. Literal cockroaches and mold everywhere. Again, this is 2010, so I don't know what the prison is like now by any means. This is before they gave you tablets and let you do video calls and all of that. But I was privileged enough to be allowed to go to the treatment block for the females when I was in Dauphin County Prison. And on the treatment block, you got a lot more privileges than you did on the regular block, like private showers. You had more time out of your cell. I know, like, on the regular block, you were out for an hour a day, and the rest of the day you were locked in your cell. So in the treatment block, you were out pretty much the entire day because you were in groups and doing counseling and stuff like that. We had different, like, art therapy or NA or AA group, stuff like that. But we got a lot more privileges. Like, we were allowed to exercise on the block and, like, run up the stairs and around the tier and down and stuff like that, which you would not be able to do on the regular blocks. Another one of the privileges was that the guards were much more friendly in my experience. But one evening while we were out on our block out, someone had dared me to shave off my eyebrows for a pot of coffee. So I proceeded to do that. I shaved off both of my eyebrows and received a full pot of real coffee. Now, mind you, if you know anything about jail, the coffee you get when you buy it on commissary is freeze-dried instant coffee. It's not, brewed Maxwell House or anything like that. So getting a pot of real coffee was a genuine, like, really great experience. Like, it was like I got a huge present, but it was soon to be regretted because myself and the girl that was in my cell at the time, and I might have given a little bit to a few other people, but I didn't share much of it. And I very much regretted that decision later in the day. Well, later in the night, actually. Not only could I not fall asleep, but then it ran through me pretty quick. So it was a pleasant experience that I learned a very good lesson from about the good and evil of coffee when you don't have it for a while and when you have too much of it. But that was just one of the things. The next morning when we were called to group for, like, we sit down with a counselor and stuff, the counselor just kept staring at me and staring at me and staring at me. He could not figure out what was different. Like, he just kept looking. He knew something was different, but he couldn't figure out what. And it was that both of my eyebrows were gone. They did grow back, as everybody. These are my real eyebrows. They did come back, so that was nice. But yeah, there's many more story times and stuff that had happened in Dauphin County Prison, as well as the other prisons I was in. I was in 3 more. I was in Lancaster County Prison, York County Prison, and Berks County Prison. All very different experiences, and each one of those prisons are ran very differently. So it's like going into a new atmosphere every time. But yeah, I was in Dauphin County 2010 to 2011. I was out for a few months, went back 2011 to 2012, was out for a few months, went back, and the last time I got out was 2014. But in our on our page, we are only at 3 to 6 months, or 3 to 6 years, Carly being 3 to 6 years old. So it stops right around the end of my second trip to jail is where we're at on our page in telling our stories. So I don't want to go too far ahead on that, just so that we stay in line. But thank you to the one person that was popping in and out. I don't know if it was the same person, but I did have a few people pop in and out. Grateful for that. It was more than I had the last time, so whatever. But hopefully some people will jump in and watch it post-op. And have a good night, guys. Hope you'll join me the next time.